welcome to the Festival of the Girl 2020 and happy International Day of the Girl. My name is Lorna, I'm a life coach, and I'm here today to take you through a guided body appreciation session. And what that means is we're going to think about what our body does for us and how we can say thank you to it, because if you're anything like me, you might not do that too often. So all you need for today's session is a notebook and a pen, and because we might be writing some things down. But if you don't want to write things down, that's totally fine. You can talk to the people that are in the room with you, or you can just think about your answers to what the questions that I'm going to ask you today. So first things first, I'm going to ask us to just get into our body and how our body might feel. So either sit down or stand up. And if you stood up, just make sure that you're comfortable and that you're not going to fall over anything. And if you're sat down, I'd like you to have both feet on the ground so that you can feel really steady as you're sat down in whatever it is that you're sitting down on, whether you're on a chair, on a sofa, maybe you're sat on the floor. But either way, just make sure that both of your feet can feel the ground. And we're going to start from the top of our head. And I'm going to ask you to think about what your head can do for you. In your head, you've got your brain, and that allows you to think. It allows you to ask questions. It allows you to say things. And it also holds the majority of our senses. We can hear with our ears. We can look at things with our eyes, smell things with our nose, taste things with our mouth. We can also say things. So let's have a quick think about all the awesome things that our head can do for us. And maybe say your favourite thing. And as we move down, we've got our shoulders and we've got our arms. Maybe you want to give them a roll, maybe you want to give them a wiggle. Let's think about the awesome things that our shoulder and our arms can do for us. We can reach things, we can have a big stretch in the morning, we can hug our favourite person. We can also touch things, touch amazing things. So let's think about our favourite thing that our shoulders and our arms can do for us. Then we go down to our heart, and we can feel our heartbeat if you want to put your hands there. It's amazing, right? It keeps us alive. It lets us know if we're afraid of something or if something worries us by beating just that little bit faster. And if you move down just a little bit further then maybe hold your ribs. You can feel that breath coming in and that breath coming out. And that lets us know if we're excited or relaxed and generally functioning on a day-to-day. And we've got our tummies. Our tummies let us know if we're hungry. And on a deeper connection, your tummies can let you know if you're doing the right thing or not. And that's called a gut instinct. And if we move down to our legs take us anywhere we dream of, anywhere we can get to. We can run really fast, we can sit down and relax. And at the bottom of our legs is our feet. And our feet do all that hard work for us. And maybe just to let your feet know that you're thinking of them, give them a little scrunch them up into balls, and then really splay out your toes. And have a think about all the awesome things that your toes and your legs can do for you. And maybe your body as a whole. And let's just say one thing out loud. Out of all those body parts that we've just discovered, that we would really like to say thank you for. I'm going to say thank you to my feet. I love to run, and I love to run outside, and I love to run outside in the morning. And without my feet, I wouldn't be able to do that. So now would be the part, now we've connected to our body, now would be the part that we grab pen and paper, or we think about the questions that I'm going to ask you. And I'm going to time them for us. So there'll be some quiet time, but just have a think about what I'm going to ask you and what your first answer would be, because ultimately your first answer is usually the honest, the true, the gut instinct answer. So our first question today is, how do you feel in your body today? Do you feel tired? Do you feel excited? Do you feel ready to learn? Do you feel ready to ask questions? I'm going to give you 30 seconds now to answer the question, how do you feel in your body today? My next question for you, what do you want to learn about your body? What don't you know that you think, oh, it'd be awesome to find out a little bit more about that? And my next question for you is, let's think about your body and let's imagine that it could say something to you. What do you think your body might say to you today? It might say, hey, I need a rest. Or, hey, I want to go on an adventure. Have a think about the one thing that your body would want to say to you today. And my next question for you is, what do you want to say thank you to your body for? When was the last time it did something awesome for you? When was the last time it took you on something magic that you'll remember forever? What do you want to say thank you to your body for? I've got 2 more questions. The next one is, what do you want for your body's future? As you grow older, what do you want your body to do for you? And my last question for you is to finish a sentence. So you can say it out loud or you can write it down. But that sentence is, my body is ... Finish that. My body is amazing. My body is something I want to learn about. My body is something that takes me around the world. My body is something that connects me to those that I love. Finish the sentence for me. My body is. And to close, I'd like to say thank you for spending this time with me today. And if you feel like you'd like to share anything that has come up in this session together, then ask whomever's in the room with you how they can post it on their social media. And remember to use the hashtag Festival of the Girl 2020 and the hashtag The Future is Hers, because the future is indeed yours and your body will take you to wherever you want to get to in your future, however you want to do that. Take care, and thanks again for joining.